teacher.
Sorry, I'm muted. I can hear you. Can you hear?
Wait, I'm taking my stuff. Sorry.
Sure thing.
Go about the tuition today.
Yeah, when you're ready, tell me. And we will still end at 7:30, yeah, because it's super crowded.
Teacher,
Yeah,
I forgot about the tuition today.
yeah, I understand. We will still end at 7:30, because it will be very crowded. Regardless, no break is needed, lah, yeah. I
Yeah.
just assume that you take a very long break just now, lah. Now, we don't have much time for discussion, but if there is any homework, let's clear that first, lah. Easier that way, lah.
I can do. Oh yeah, my bio may give me a. Wait, is it okay? One of my science gave me a paper for holiday homework, so you can do that those.
Yeah, but I do not want to just do a paper. I want you to ask the difficult questions from AMath, chemistry first, then bio. Bio is never the highest priority. You're very good in bio.
I got no homework from AMath.
Good. So AMath done already, is it? Just to confirm.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Can I confirm that this is definitely no homework because there's still Thursday and Friday, man.
Yeah, no, Thursday and Friday is no school. It's PTM.
Okay. So
and
like
Thursday is this activity in school.
Okay. So confirm no additional homework already lah.
Yeah.
So I can starting holiday focus entirely on end of year lah. Future lah. No problem there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, understand. Okay. Then
What do you mean by
chemistry?
focus on end of year?
End of year comes very fast, very surprisingly very fast lah.
So let's do the
And to confirm everything is clear,
science.
chemistry is a critical junction right now. Chemistry first lah. I mean, bio should be last priority. How about chemistry? Any problem? Anything you want to ask? Holidays? Homework?
Okay. But I see wrongly. There is no bio homework. The papers is from chemistry. So yeah.
The papers from chemistry. Okay, that's good. No problem. I like discussing chemistry, but not the whole paper. Not the whole paper.
Yeah, I know.
You do yourself with a select few.
I already sent you the thing.
Before that, EMath. EMath you asked last time, right? Can I confirm, is there any more holiday homework for EMath?
No,
Also
it's
critical
just
junction?
those cosine and sine.
Okay. Do you still want to talk about that? The cosine rule.
Let me see.
Very important. Very important. Same thing lah. Critical junction.
If you want, we can finish like the second last question that we didn't do last week.
Okay. Let's finish that first lah. Then we go to chemistry and we will immediately find the hardest question in paper 2 lah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to. Okay, I'll go to the past Jamboard first lah.
Okay. Is in the Jamboard?
Yeah,
Are
I am
you
in
on
the
the
Jamboard.
Jamboard?
I am in the Jamboard.
Uh, I don't
Right.
see
So that
your.
thing. That feels like a very fancy thing, right? But you always want to draw first lah. You really always want to
You
draw
see
first.
question
If
A,
there is
right?
no question 8, yeah. If there is no
Yeah,
drawing, it is our benefit to draw. We spend some time.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Draw
I
what you
know, I
think
know.
is best lah. What I think is best. Okay.
Wait. Let me think. I'm gonna draw this. Also, it's YZ. Oh, wait. I'm gonna draw this like a more convenient way. Hmm. Okay, so first I need to get YXZ first, not to get XYZ. Twelve times sine 45.7635.
I cannot follow very well. Sorry, I cannot follow very
Oh,
well.
yeah, yeah.
Right. You to the right also a bit. To the right a bit. You decided to use sine. Wait, what are you talking? I'm sorry. I am looking at a totally different answer, totally different question. I'm very confused right now. The question in the Jamboard, which is cosine rule, is not what you're doing, and this question is particularly easy. I do not want you to do this
Huh?
question. What's going on here?
What? Are you in the incorrect Jamboard?
Yes, I am.
I
You
already
are
told you I
also
made a
in
new
the
one.
correct Jamboard. You make a new one. No, go back to the old one. There's a cosine rule question there. I don't want you to do sine rule question. Your sine rule is fine. Your sine rule is cool and great. I believe you. I trust you. Cosine rule, not so much. It's harder anyway. Come on, man.
Nick, we need to.
Your previous Jamboard, question 8 also, but cosine rule.
Eh? You said to make a
A
new
sine
one.
rule
Right?
only question, a sine rule only question is always easy. Don't fool yourself. Don't want that. Once it gets to cosine rule, things get serious.
I already almost finished it.
I know, last page. I know, just fit whatever, man. Just finish it quickly. You are.
I said question 8, and then you said
Yeah, I
yes.
also
I
say
see.
question 8 in the Jamboard. Quickly finish it.
12 times sine 45.7635 over.
Very blurry.
Uh, hmm. Half times 11 times 8.999044 times sine 73. Um, Okay, there. Fast. Then now question 8.
Good drawing. Wait. You might be fooling yourself. Your 20 and 30, I like. 20 shorter than 30. Your 40 doesn't look shorter than,
Yeah, no.
longer
I'm
than
not
30.
gonna. No, it's fine.
You seem very sure about yourself, yeah? Just be careful. I told you already. You're fooling yourself. This is a visual topic, by the way. At least sketch close to the reality.
So I want to get B. I want to get yeah. So B square B 40 square equal A 30 square. Hey, I think see why they're wrong. 30 square plus C square. So bottom plus 20 square minus 2 A C cosine B.
Now, please understand that you're doing just what they are doing, which is fine. You're thinking properly, but you notice that your line is exactly the same as his second line. Stop writing first and see what they're doing, and you will be just repeating what they're doing. If your goal is to check whether their working is correct or not, that is probably a good idea. Still probably a good idea. You just corrected your mistake just now. That was very scary. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful when you're doing the third line. Okay, just be careful.
30 square 30 square plus 20 square. Oh, I think I see what's wrong. Is it?
If you see it, I like it a lot. If you see it, I like it a lot. If you see something wrong, I like it a lot.
I think I see what's wrong.
Good, very good, very good. I expected that. Good.
2, 30, 20. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it's literally the mistake I did before.
Good. Good. Yep. Yep. And you're learning. Good. Good. I like it. Like it. Now that means you have the chance to simply correct the working lah.
So now I have to I have to divide the minus 1,200, right? Sure.
Why do you trouble yourself like this? Sorry. Stop doing this. Stop. I don't understand why you move left to right to left. It's very confusing. Do you have to do this? Do you have to put the 300 to the right and the 1 minus 1,200 to the left? Just checking. Do you have to do this?
I just like to do it. Not never mind lah.
Okay. If it is not confusing to you, I'm fine. But it feels very dangerous in exam. Feels like not the wisest thing to do in exam. It doesn't feel good at all. Just slight mistake in exam cost you the whole thing on it. Go on.
So wait, teacher.
Okay, this is slightly better.
The minus 1,200 is like the times, right? So it's like times
Yes, that
cos
is
ABC.
correct.
So I have to like divide it, right?
Correct. Absolutely correct. A very nice Doldor. Doldor divided by. Very good. That is correct.
Well, it's
Okay,
minus.
that's good. That is good. In this situation, calculator will give you a weird answer. Let's see whether you can deal with it. Most
It's
people
104, which means it's an obtuse angle.
Wait, let me see your calculator. Oh, your calculator is fancy. Your calculator gives you the nice answer. The older calculator does not do that. Okay, I guess good then. Which is something you should have considered during your drawing. Your drawing was impossible because you forced it to be acute.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah,
For now, you're correct. I guess I'm okay.
No, I do not agree with the student.
Wonderful. I like it.
So, yeah, that's done.
Okay, you have 15 minutes to chemistry now. This is your chemistry. I want you to go to paper 2 immediately. This is a mid-year. What is a mid-year paper doing here? This is useless. Let me confirm. This is your homework. Yes, and I'm not gonna complain. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Your teacher wants to do that. That's fine. Okay. Can we go to the? There's only one paper here, isn't it?
Yes.
Can I go to the last question? Show me the last question, please. The last question is usually very long. I'm specifically chasing after that. Long enough, long reading. In this case, long reading. It's an either or. Good.
What's
now,
what?
Either or. Nicholas, listen to me. Did your last paper, the WA2 has an either or question?
No.
So this is your first time seeing an either or question. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Your teacher did not explain whether you should either or you should do both. Your teacher does not explain.
Yeah.
Then I want you, for practice purposes, to do both. I'm not joking. I'm not torturing you. They are totally different ones. In exam, I will teach you starting holiday to deal with either or and to choose the best for you. But for practice purposes, we just practice both lah. Okay. Now, having said that, you still have to choose which one to do first. I do not want you to do the first one. It looks very easy. It's a structural question. You always can do this one. I want you to do the or. Looks harder to me.
Okay. You say so.
Okay. Obviously, you should not do the harder one in exam. You should not, all right? But right now we are practicing. So do this lah.
Name the type of bond covalent. That's easy. Graphite is a good conductor of electricity. Teacher,
Yes.
for this second part, right? Do I have to
Mhm.
say like those like different questions where I say graphite has three has graphite, the carbon atoms in graphite is connected to three other carbon atoms, which means a free valent there's a free valent electron to act as a charge carrier. But diamond has but the carbon atoms in diamond are connected to four other carbon atoms, so there are no free valent electrons to act as charge carriers. That's see like that.
Okay. But that's just a standard answer, which is fine. I mean, standard is good, right? But can I see the other form of question? Can I check question B and C? Your answer is fine. I know that you can do this one. I want to see whether there's something new here. B, diamond can be, okay, B is nice. B is new. I'm aiming for question that looks new.
What is 10/10?
And C also. Okay, so to answer question B and question B, you must read the question. There's something new going on here. Something that the O-level syllabus doesn't tell you, but the question gives you to read and understand. That is what we're training right now. So you do not know what is this 1 and 10 thingy. You must read the question to find out. This is reading comprehension, pure and simple. Try that one first.
So the B part one, I got it correct, right? You say that answer is correct, right?
I cannot see. Okay, wait, I cannot see. I cannot see. Covil. You're asking about A or B part one? Sorry, which one?
B part one.
Sorry. B part one is fine. Don't deal with B part one. You're okay. You're totally okay. I want B part two. I am specifically focusing on B part two. Don't do something easy that you know. I totally trust that you understand B1. I know you, Nicholas. You're good. But B part two is a different beast. It will start to appear starting now, which is why I want to talk about it.
I have to talk about that diamond has no intermolecular force attraction, and that diamond is covalently bonded with four other carbon atoms.
Mm-hmm.
And then graphite is covalent bonded to three other with weak intermolecular force. of attraction between each layer. That's why it's very soft.
Okay. Your focus, I believe, should be on the weak intermolecular. The bonded to 3,1 is just an explanation for the weak intermolecular forces. If that is your answer, you at least get 2 marks. Depending on how you explain the details, you can get the full 4 marks. Okay. I like what you're doing. Currently, you're using something you know inside a question that feels a little bit new. Let me repeat, this will now start to happen in physics, but you don't take physics, it doesn't matter. In chemistry. Let's see whether you can get the 4 marks or not.
Wait, how do I say? Like, do I say each layer is combined? Like, how do I say each layer is connected? Teacher,
I'm sorry, you're saying? Sorry?
how do I say like the layers are connected? Like, do I say each layer is connected through intermolecular force attraction?
That's fine. That's okay. That's an okay phrase. And you have to explain that causes what the question is asking.
I don't
So
see the
major
connector
reason
works, right?
that works. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Help is probably slightly better, but connected is fine. But remember, if you answer that way, you are on spot, but it's only 2 marks. Okay, only 2 marks. Still on spot, but only 2 marks.
Do I say little amount of force or little amount of energy?
You should never say force, I guess. The only way you say weak intermolecular forces, and then that's it.
No, that
You are
requires
using
do I say requires little energy to overcome?
energy. Yeah, don't use force in that situation. No explanation
but
given.
do I phrase it like using little energy?
Energy, no force. Don't use your physics
I'm
here.
not talking about
Your
that. I'm not
physics
talking
is
about
not
that.
good.
I'm talking about
Yes,
you have to use
energy.
little energy.
Yes,
Little.
energy. Yes. Yes, energy.
I'm not talking about the word energy. I'm talking about the word little. Do I say little
Little is fine.
energy, little amounts of energy?
Little is fine.
Like this. Like this.
Yes, that's fine. You're still getting 2 marks. That's
How?
fine. You're still getting 2 marks. Can we pay attention to the remaining 2 marks? You are not answering the question directly. You are giving a good answer.
How is that
But
only 2
you
marks?
are not talking
I
about
thought
what the
if
question.
I'm gonna teacher, is it because 1 mark is for graphite and the other mark is for diamond, but you need to add like the other 2 marks is for like some smaller detail that I don't know.
Can I explain? You never mention in any way or form diamond, more, hand, hardness, graphite, less than 1 in your
Wait,
answer.
so like graphite is 1 mark and diamond is another mark. So it's 2.
Don't know, but you are not answering the question directly. You're thinking too much already. You're not thinking on the what I'm trying to teach you. You are not saying the more, the 10, the 1, the hardness. No.
Let's say that requires little energy to overcome. So the hardness of graphite is less than 1.
And how about the 10? Why is it 1 and is it 10? You're not addressing that too much. It doesn't show that your reading comprehension is good. It doesn't show that. It shows that your syllabus ability is very good. But that's why it's 2.
Wait, so
Reading
do I
comprehension.
say that requires little energy to overcome? So the hardness of graphite is less than 1.
Oh, goodness me. Go back to the, you're not getting this question, which is why I want to
Wait, so
talk
you're
like, go
saying,
back to the
no,
article.
so you're
Go
saying
back
I
to the
have to
article.
remake the whole thing again?
Nicholas, we don't have time. Go back to the article. We don't have time. Go back to the article.
No, so you're saying that I have to redo that question, the answer.
No, you don't. Listen to what I'm saying, Nicholas. You're very outbound sometimes. Read. It's very difficult to get through you sometimes. Once you start panicking, this is what happens. I can bet you will panic in exam. Do you want to panic in exam? Do you want to?
No.
Do you realize that you're panicking just now? And every time you panic, that's what you do. You insist on your way. Do you want to panic and insist your way in exam?
No.
If you insist your way in exam, you will be fine. You will get B. Do you want that? You're good enough to get B if you insist your way. Do you want that?
No.
What do you want then?
A.
Then open your mind. Be open to the reading of the question, not to me. Calm down. And then read. And then incorporate that to your answer. If you want A, that's what you do. If you want B, you don't need to do this. Your choice.
Yeah, I'm reading. But then what am I supposed to do?
Incorporate that into your answer.
If you want me to
Because that
incorporate
is what
it,
the
I need to
question
put it
asks.
like at the end or like in the middle. Because if it's in the middle, I have to remake my whole question. I have to remake my whole answer again.
You're not very open-minded, isn't it? Before you think about where to incorporate, talk about what to incorporate first. Don't talk about redoing your question. Then don't lah. Then stay here and get 2 marks.
Is
Then
it
just
by
stay there.
stretching one mineral with another, the relative hardness will determine? So like since it requires little energy to overcome when it's scratch, it's not.
Brother, 10 is the highest. The article tells you, right? The article
Doing what,
tells you
graphite?
that 10 is the highest, right? Diamond is 10. Are you reading the question or not?
I'm talking about the graphite. What 10?
Man, every time I tell you something new, your mind rejects.
No, because
Really, no,
what 10?
Nicholas?
I'm talking about the graphite, not the diamond.
You seem to know what you're doing, right? It's very difficult to teach you this way, Nicholas. When I try to focus you on something new, your mind rejects. With all reasons which are valid. Your reasons are valid. You're trying to talk about graphite. Yes, valid. You have to redo the answer. Yes, valid. So stay here and get B. The requirement for A is open-mindedness. That is what they're testing. Are you open-minded or not? Are you open to new things or not?
Yes.
Then focus on diamond is 10, the highest, and graphite is way below, which is 1. Focus on those 2 things. Think about it. You got to incorporate that in your answer.
And I really kept saying it requires little energy to overcome. So the hardness of graphite is less than 1.
until my mouth foams, yeah. You never talk about diamond 10. You know what? Just do what you want. It's 7:30
No,
anyway.
no, because like I want to say I'm talking about diamond 10 after I talk about graphite, because I'm gonna talk about the diamond after the graphite, all right? Because I'm gonna say like, so the hardness of graphite less than 1. Then I talk about diamond. Then I said, so diamond is rated 10/10 on the Mohs scale.
This is the last time I say for today because of the time, okay? You gotta talk about the difference between 10 and 1. The difference is too stark. You are not addressing that at all. You have to talk about why diamond is 10, but graphite is 1. It's so different. The difference is what is stark. You don't talk about that. Why 10 and less than 1?
It's not in this it's not in this passage about why.
Oh dear, that's it lah. Okay, ya udah. Maybe this is a bit too early for you. Let's deal with
Wait,
2 marks.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah,
Requires
precisely.
little energy to overcome. Then you say you want me to talk about why you want me to talk about why diamond is 10 and graphite is less than 1. And then you ask me to read from the passage. But it's not on the passage. There's no why. There's no reason why.
Nicholas, reading comprehension. It's not reading only.
Harness is
That's
the
why your mind
resistance
is not
of a
open.
mineral to scratches from outside forces.
Let me rephrase it and then we're gonna end, okay?
So do I say hard? Is it this sentence? Hardness is the resistance of a mineral to scratches from outside forces.
Nicholas, how much did you score for English reading comprehension?
Reading comprehension.
Yeah, there's always a reading comprehension part in English paper. They are usually half a page, no, 1 page of reading and 8 questions that follows. That is the format of the English reading comprehension. Am I saying something alien here, or am I making any sense?
We don't call it reading comprehension because we don't read aloud.
Yeah, but there's an article and you're supposed to read it and comprehend it so that you can answer the 8 questions. Yeah, comprehension. Okay, the comprehension part is the important thing, but you cannot do anything without reading. Now, the last 7 and 8 question, the question 7 and 8 is the hardest question because it asks you something that doesn't exist in the passage. Question 1 to 4, every answer is in the passage. You just have to read. Starting 5, 6, 7, 8, it becomes harder and harder because the answer is not in the passage. You have to understand, comprehend the passage.
Yeah.
How did you score? How did you score on that question? The question 7 and 8, the hardest one.
I don't know. I forget. But teacher, I'm trying to. Can you help me? So you see, I have to interpret the passage and like infer from it, right? So
yes,
if I say the sentence, harness is the resistance of a mineral to scratches from the outside forces, it means that graphite is less than 1 because, as they say, resistance of a mineral to scratches from outside forces and requires little energy to overcome. There's no resistance. So the hardness is low, right? Something like that.
The word is explain. Why graphite carbon 3 covalent bond is less than 1, but diamond is 4 covalent bond and is super hard at 10. Why 10 versus 1?
You said
Why not
the
10
molecular force
versus
attraction.
9 or 1 versus 2? Why 1 versus 10? Do you know or not? If you do not know, then at least acknowledge first. That's the problem. Once you start to panic,
I already say I don't
makes
acknowledge.
sense.
So I want you to help me. I'm
Now
giving
listen to
multiple
me.
different like
If
I'm giving
I
multiple.
help you, you don't get to answer the question. I'm trying to hint you very hard here.
That's why
I give you the
I'm trying to.
question.
So I'm telling you like multiple different things. I'm thinking it could be the answer, but then I'm not getting a yes or no.
You just give me one answer, Nicholas. Don't overstate things. You keep repeating your answer, which is one. There are no multiple answers in your answer. Give me another
But
option, please.
how does the amount of carbon atoms you literally said at the start is the point is about the weak intermolecular force attraction. The three and four carbon atoms is you have to just describe it. You said you need to talk about the intermolecular force attraction. You said there's a reason. Why suddenly change?
Nicholas, I have no energy to debate with you, okay, Nicholas? You don't respond to hints one. It's very difficult. If I answer to you immediately, you will feel happy and you learn nothing. Because
What
this
hint are you
question,
talking about? There's no hints. I don't see what you're hinting at because I don't see it.
yeah, I understand, Nicholas. You don't see the hint. I understand. I totally understand that you don't see the hint. Lah. I also see that you're panicking. I also see that you're not feeling comfortable. This is precisely the type of question that will not feel comfortable to you. Precisely. And you just want to get out of it quickly. That's what you're trying to do right now. Hear me clearly. This question, this type of question will always happen starting end of year until O level. In O level, there'll be 2.5 questions which appears to be totally new. 2.5 questions like this in O level. Maybe your end of year will give you one. Looks like it's gonna give you one. Looks like. So hear me out, Nicholas. If it is an either and or, obviously you should avoid it lah, because you don't like this kind of question at all. Kind of messes with you lah.
I get
Yeah. If you don't get my hint, imagine what happened in exam.
because
There is no hint in exam.
you're not telling me the hint. Like all you're saying is just something. I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm not
see
telling you a
anything.
big hint, Nicholas. Yeah, I understand. I'm not telling you a big hint. Yeah, of course lah. It's called inference.
The thing you're only telling me is to read the passage. And like I don't know what I'm supposed to read.
Nicholas, if I tell you a big hint, does it help you in exam? Does it help you or not? Just
Because you
answer
see,
me on that.
the one hint I can think of is I have to talk about the three atoms and the four atoms. But thing is, I don't see how that connects to anything. Because the only
Precisely.
thing
It's your
I
problem
feel
lah.
like that could connect to whatever you're saying is the force of attraction. And that diamond doesn't have it. It's all covalent. But then you say no, it's the amount of atoms that's connected to each other. And but how is that
Nicholas,
connected?
Nicholas, that's not what I said, Nicholas. This is very annoying already. This is just what happened lah. That's not what I said. I didn't say that at all. So feel free to do that if you want to. I didn't say that's wrong. Okay, that's it, Nicholas. We'll stop for today.
I still don't know the answer. I still don't understand how it works.
Yes, Nicholas, I know. I know that you don't know. That's it. We finish. Okay? I'll see you next week with the holiday schedule. You can ask again.
What's the whole schedule?
Later. Let's stop. There are
Bye.
other people having exam.
Bye.
Yes. Hi, Kirby. I can see you.
Yeah. Uh, today can you teach me transformation?
If you wish. Do you have a
That's
exam?
it
Do you
for
have a
tomorrow.
do you have a do you have do you have a math example? We have not much time. Do you have an example or not? Oh man, if you
What
don't
do
have
you mean?
example, what do you
Like
expect? You learn this in
the
10 minutes.
questions?
Yes.
What do you mean, 10 minutes? Huh?
You know what? Just give me a question you want me to discuss. If the topic is transformation, just give me. Come on.
I screenshot.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hello?
Okay, now have you read your note on transformation?
I don't have anything on transformations. I don't know anything.
And your strategy one day, your strategy a few hours before exam is to study something you totally do not understand. Let me repeat this. This is your preferred strategy. Let me confirm that.
I don't know. It's not other option. Like,
Yeah, right. Like you're assuming that all the other topics you can do, That's what you're assuming,
no, but I just want
Whereas, as
to
far as
know
I
how to
can
do
tell,
this.
and
I
you're
just want to
worried that cause you
understand.
to fail yet tomorrow. No, there are many other things that you can.
Cause like the chemistry test was an open book test, so I don't know about today, but I mean tomorrow. I think it might be
You
it
only
possibly
know
could
that
be
the
a
exam is open book
open book.
during the exam. And can we confirm
No,
that?
yeah, I don't know. They're like super unorganized, the teachers.
I I that's a normal thing in an international school. That's the bad thing lah. That's the bad thing.
Yeah.
That is the bad thing. That is the bad thing. That one you have to live through, but probably still better than your ACS. Probably lah.
Yeah.
Just I'm just comforting. I also dislike the disorganization of the
Yeah, but
international school
the
teaching.
test is only like it's not supposed to matter that much. It's just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
gauge where I'm at.
Correct. Which is the good thing lah. That's why I never
Yeah.
worry about the scores. I never worry about it. I'm just worried about your own disorganization. The
Yeah.
teacher will be disorganized. The exam wouldn't matter that much, but you have to be more organized.
Yeah.
Therefore, that's my first question. In your thinking, you should aim for something you do not know entirely. Now, let me tell you, transformation is something you can probably learn in 1.5 hours, but not
Oh.
in less than 1 hour. It doesn't work that well for you. Yeah, like you are wasting your time here, organization wise. Don't do that. I promise you,
Uh,
I will teach you after all this,
I just
after
want to
all
know. I
this.
just want to understand it.
And your mind is focused on that. Let me think now you think about it. The way you organize yourself is that you have to get rid of this panicky feeling of transformation cannot do. That is what you're trying to do. You're trying to not panic. Yesterday you weren't panicking. Today you sound panicky.
Uh,
Correct or not?
yeah,
And you're trying to get rid of that feeling by doing transformation. Am I correct?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Uh,
I just want to do one of these five
I
things I don't
will
understand. Like that I
I
haven't done.
will I will fulfill your request just for the sake of you calming down. That is the only reason why I do it. Okay?
Okay.
However, I don't promise that you understand. You should also not be too bothered by it. Just treat this
Yeah.
as a learning process. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Now, you still need to screenshot that question, go to Jamboard, else I have to write something in Jamboard. So please do so.
Oh. Okay.
I have to do that. There is no other way to do it. Yes.
Picture, how do I screenshot? I forgot.
What did your friend say? Oh yeah, still learning. You gotta Google that. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
probably wouldn't.
I did the thing.
Okay. Go in the Jamboard.
Yeah, it's in the Jumbo. Email for one.
Um, oh, good. Now, don't think about the word transformation. Think about something else more, say more common sense. Okay. Remember, your talent in math is very considerable as long as you don't make it complicated, lah, right? As
Yeah.
long as you make it simple, okay, you will understand. You can see for yourself that this figure is, first of all, being rotated. You can see that immediately.
Yeah.
Correct or not? Okay, so that's obvious visually. There is no explanation needed. Secondly, this figure is not just rotated. If it is rotated, it will look like something like that, maybe. Something like that. Did that make some sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I now rotate it for you first so that you can see the second movement. The first movement is rotation. The second movement is something like this. I
Huh?
only focus on
Yeah.
one point. I only focus on one point, correct? Only at one point, I say this point move, you count how many steps to the right and how many steps downward. You count it.
Okay. It's 7 and 3, right? I think.
If you're wrong, I'll virtually slap you because I cannot slap you properly. You have to count yourself.
Yeah.
It has to be done by your own eyes. I mean, it's a visual topic. But remember, you're not weak visually. That should be your strength. So that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, Ken? Now, let me ask you a few things. Let me ask you a few things now. Again, it's obvious that there is a rotation and it's obvious that there is a The fancy word is translation. Translation is simply I shift there and shift there. That's all. A translation. Okay, yeah? That's all. Now, if you could put this in writing, you are in a very good spot to get at least 2 marks. Let me explain why you don't get 3 marks. Okay, now I'm going to explain why you're not getting 3 marks first. There are a few considerations.
Yeah.
So I restart. Restart. And then I say, yeah, I see a rotation, but some other student think that the rotation results in a shape like this instead of my first drawing. Please notice that this drawing does look different than my first rotational drawing. Okay. And tell you what, this student can also be valid. Tell you what, it can also be valid.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know why this student is valid? Because any amount of rotation, you must first say to yourself, hey, where is the center point of rotation? Okay.
Yeah.
Center point of rotation is simply where you hold the paper and then you rotate the piece. Now, I will hold my finger here. Imagine that you hold the finger here and then you rotate the shape. Can't you see? This is what I get, 90-degree rotation. Can you imagine that? The second thing that I do require you to do is to imagine rotation is slightly harder. Good for you. How about the first shape? The first shape was I draw like that, and it can be correct also because the center of rotation is different. You tell me, where is the center of rotation that causes the blue? Where is your finger holding the shape?
The -5, -2.
No, -5, -2 are correct. You mean the center of the shape lah?
Yeah.
There. So in a rotation, if I say my center of rotation is the blue one, center of the shape, I will get that one. And the translation becomes slightly different. Look at my center of rotation red, resulting in this shape. The rotation is the same 90-degree, correct or not? Same thing.
Yeah.
But it's 90-degree with a different center of rotation, and therefore the translation becomes slightly different. And both answer can be correct. Both answer can be correct. I don't think you are the type that get confused by this. You're the type that can accept this. If it is true, good for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there are endless amount of rotation. I can also rotate in a very different way. Let me show you one more before I tell you the second consideration. This is only the first consideration. It is called, where is the center of rotation? So now, let's say I center rotate. Here. This is my center of rotation. Rotate 90-degree. I challenge you to draw the result of the rotation with this center. It's slightly harder.
Yeah. Huh?
Now, Kirby, can I actually rotate the shape with a center of rotation which is outside the shape? Possible or not?
Yeah.
Then I ask you to try to imagine the result of that rotation, if possible.
Isn't it just the same?
Then draw lah.
Wait, no.
Then
The
draw lah.
center is this thing, right? This.
That yellow dot thingy lah, right?
Yeah.
Are you screen sharing? Sorry. No, it's not. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. No.
Which?
That dot, the dot.
Which dot?
There.
Oh,
There.
oops.
There's a dot there.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Then it will be here, right? Like that. Those guys.
Hey, drop properly. I like what you're drawing, but drop properly, please.
Okay. Uh, Right?
You know what? It is true that your visual ability is strong. It is true. You're correct. As a result, the transformation is also different. You know, the second
Yeah.
second shift is a simpler here. Now, in general, people shouldn't do like this. People shouldn't do, I'll complicate the rotation so that the shifting, the translation is simpler. That's not a good move at all. What is better
Yeah.
is to make the rotation simpler because the shifting is very easy to see. Okay. But I'm telling you this because I'm teaching you rotation. It is very likely that, yes, tomorrow's question is about simply rotation. So you have to know. Understand?
But how do I write the answer? Do I just write it as 90 degrees?
Okay, so like this, I'm going to use this as an example, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
First is the rotation. Second is the translation. I will later, after this, ask you why this one first and this one second. Why not the other way around? Okay, I'll ask you that. Okay.
Yeah.
So first rotation, second translation. So if the first rotation is like this, then it will say with center of rotation. You have to define that first. Center of rotation. Tell me the coordinate.
Like -3, -3.
Okay, -3 and 3. Come on. Hey.
Oh, 3. Huh? Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah, that
I
part I
saw a
don't know
line.
why you're very weak with that. Just be careful, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, they won't mark you correct if you say -3, -3. Just saying, yeah. Now with center
Yeah.
rotation, rotate 90-degree clockwise. That is precisely what you need to say. This is very similar to physics. This is almost like physics. Okay?
Oh,
You have to say this, though. You say this, and you say that. So far, so good?
first what?
First is rotation. I mean, as in,
Uh,
just no,
also
as in,
just
just
say
write this out. No, just like that, just like that.
with the center of rotation -3,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. So first,
Wait,
like
but
that,
what
lor.
about
First. Translation. The
what
second one is
about
the
the like
translation.
the area that it moves, you know? Is that the translation?
Yeah, the translation is the movement to the right, right? In this case, the
Oh,
movement is 6 lah. So how do you write down? The translation is very easy to write. It's not like the rotation one. Very easy. You just write something like this. It's like vector. Have you learned vector in EMAT last time?
a bit, yeah. You
Okay,
told me
so I
right.
am basically describing vector. Remember, the
Oh,
first
yeah.
number above is left or right. Left is minus, right is positive, right? The second number on the
Yeah.
bottom is up or down. Up is positive, down is negative. So in this case, it is 6, 0. That you just
Oh,
have to
okay.
write this basically because you are just describing a vector. So easy. Easy for you, lah, at least. But translation is known to be easy for everybody anyway.
Oh,
Okay. So now I'm asking you to practice the different rotation. I'm asking you to practice the first one. The first one, that means you're using a different center of rotation. Please define it yourself and then write down the answer.
so
First,
wait,
define the
do
center.
I have to know the center of it? Oh,
No, you have to know. Wrong. You have to decide. Yeah,
yeah, I
wrong.
have
Yeah,
to
wrong.
find. Yeah.
And you don't have to find. You have to decide and you have to
Yeah.
draw. For your own sake, it's just better to draw. Please draw.
Uh, but the answer needs it, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, very much. If they don't see a center of rotation, they, of course, will know that you don't understand.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. So you have to, however, draw first, please. Draw for yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. So yeah. I don't see the rotation lah, but I think I need to see the result of the rotation. But more
Mhm.
than that, I need to see you write down the final answer. You're not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, you're not drawing the result of the rotation. Secondly, you are not
I'm
writing the
thinking,
presentation.
figuring out where the
Okay.
center of rotation is. Yeah.
Now you're doing something bad. You translate first. You shift first. That's not good. Then in
I just want
general,
to know
people are
the
confused with that.
the center is, you know.
Where is the point of the center? Can you dot the center, please?
I'm still calculating.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm figuring it out. It's just here, right? This point.
I'm gonna erase the previous one, okay, to prevent
Yeah.
fusion. Yeah. Now, please don't misunderstand me, Kirby. Finding means you decide yourself, right? It's not that the question gives you an idea, right? You are just
Yeah.
deciding it, lah, right? Now, if you say this is the center of rotation, if let's say you say this is the center, then what is the
Yeah.
result of the rotation?
What do you mean?
Where
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, what I mean is if this is the center, I hold my hand here, the shape will
Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
What
what
do you
is the result? Where is the result of the shape?
mean?
If you
0, 0.
rotate the shape, no, that's the
Wait.
center of rotation. Then when you
Yeah.
rotate the shape, where does it end up?
Huh? It's already here. It's here.
What are you talking about?
It's on the cue, this thing. Huh?
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain.
It's 90 degrees. What? Yeah.
No, you're absolutely correct. Why does this 6 and 7 why does this 6 and 7 matter? Why is this 6, 7, and 3?
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna erase that, Ken.
Yeah.
Now, if you think that this is the center of rotation and this is the result of the rotation, how are you going to describe that? Good.
Rotate 90 degrees. How do I put degrees?
Precisely how I write. Precisely how I
What's
write.
CW? CW is
Clockwise.
clockwise, right?
Clockwise or counterclockwise. Sometimes you have to do counterclockwise.
Okay.
It is
Double.
absolutely possible for you to just answer with 1, which is good. That means you're quite good, I must admit. Okay. However, this is not usually considered the easiest method. This just proves that your visual sense are good.
Yeah.
What is this 7 minus 3?
That's the factor that it moves, right? The translation.
Now you're
Is it
very
not?
confused. Kirby, come on. If this guy rotates here and it ends up really here with this rotation, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Then you don't need to shift already. What? You're already at the goal. No, me?
Oh yeah.
The
So I
reason
just don't
why
need
I
to
have
write.
to do a second one is
So if I
because it
find
is not on the goal yet. Yeah, you don't write that one. If you write that one,
if I
then it
find
means you're
the
wrong. Yeah, you just got it
so
by first try.
if I find it on the first one, then I
And
don't need to
then
write the
yeah,
second.
principle. Yeah. But Kirby, don't aim for this in exam. It's not easy to do. I mean, you're
Yeah.
gifted lah visually. That much is clear. But the question doesn't always allow you to do that anyway. The question may not give you the possibility of doing that. You might still have to do 2 or sometimes 3, and that is okay if that makes some sense. Right?
Yeah.
Usually, people will do simple rotation, slightly harder translation. You are doing super difficult rotation, and your reward is you don't have to do any translation. I'm okay because it's you. I'm okay because Kirby is Kirby. Kirby is good that way. But even in exam, Kirby probably should not jump that way, but up to you lah.
Yeah.
If you can think of exam as just a practice, then I totally agree with you. If you can be free of pressure, I like you doing this. If, however, tomorrow you feel a lot of pressure in exam, you shouldn't try to do this. You should try simple rotation plus translation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on how pressurized you are tomorrow. Okay? Okay. So, your gift visually is definitely there. Just don't think of it as the only way of doing it. You are quite a flexible person. Remember that. You are quite flexible. You're open to different ways of doing things. You should also consider that a good thing. Okay. There are a few other things to talk about, but basically we are at 60% of the topic already. Okay.
Okay.
Unless there's another question, there is no point talking about it. Is there another transformation question?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay,
Can we
then
put
put it
another
in.
one?
If you want to, just put it in.
Okay. One sec. Yeah, put it in. I put in the thing.
I'm sorry, now I see. This one is easier, you know. This one is they tell you what you're supposed to do. The previous one tell you, this is what happened. Please tell me how to do it. That's harder. This one is just way easier. You try. You can do this already. One. If you do not know how, I'll of course teach you, but it's like super easy.
Wait, so the top
wait,
one.
when they say translate, they really mean draw the result, okay? Like you have to draw something like.
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying, sorry, you're asking?
So the top number is moving X, right? The moving
Left
like
and right. Left and right. Yeah,
left
yeah.
and
X,
right.
left and right.
Then the
Left and
bottom one
right.
is Y.
Up and down. Yeah, up and down.
Okay. Done.
Okay, the shape
Like
must be
that.
perfect. Yeah, the shape must be perfect. And then I'm gonna do a simple check. For a translation check, any point any point works. I usually choose a very distinct point, usually, right? Okay, this one is down by 2. I like that a lot. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, that's fine. I think you're correct. Notice that I check the Y first, then the X. It doesn't really matter the order. I just choose to do
Okay.
it. Okay. Yeah, so this is 1 mark lah. So, more,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, I'll put in another. I'll find a harder one.
Sure thing. Something to do with rotation will be automatically harder.
I found one that I don't know how to do. So I'll just put that in.
Good.
There's no rotation.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
We only cover around 60% of the topic anyway.
I put it in 30.
I'm gonna make it bigger, okay? Next time,
Okay.
you learn how to crop, okay? But next time,
I don't know how to do it.
yeah.
Man.
Okay.
So hard.
Reflection is the third one. Reflection is damn, okay? Reflection is the hardest thing, and yet I think
it-
you stand a good chance of learning. Just listen to me. Okay?
Is
I'm
it
just
just
going to
like
do this, okay?
this?
No,
Wait,
that
no,
would
I think that's wrong.
be that would be wrong. That is not close. That is
Here.
yeah. I
this
mean,
one.
at least you're roughly no. Yeah, no. No.
No, it's not
Look,
this.
Hey, Kirby, come.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have time.
Oops.
Kirby, we don't have time. Kirby, we don't have time. Listen to me.
Yeah.
If rotation, the center point matter, the center of rotation matters. Oh, you're getting
But
that.
it's just the same thing, right? It's just the.
No, you're correct. Let me show you why. Because they
mirror it.
expect you to do the working. Kirby, they expect you to do the working. So listen
How
to me.
that's working.
Yeah, so the rotation, the center of rotation matters. For reflection, the line of reflection matters. So here they already
Okay.
give it to you. And what do? Is you choose, well, all the points. And then for all the points, you're going to draw a 90-degree. This is precisely physics.
Wasn't
is
this
simply
like
physics.
like PSLE topic? I feel like
I
it
don't
was.
think so. I think this is too hard for general PSLE student, but I no doubt that you can. That I no doubt. Because you are visually good, right? Now they expect you to do this. So even if you're super gifted, you can arrive at the answer before the working, you still have to draw the dotted lines and the 90-degree. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And then that's it, lo. And then you call this P prime. That's just that's just the tradition. The tradition.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna test you by giving you a different mirror line. Do you understand me?
What does that mean?
Shifting the mirror line causes it to be different. Like shifting the center of rotation causes it to be different. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so now ignore this mirror line. And then your mirror line is now the guy next to it. There's the mirror line. Do whatever you want, but you must draw the working for the guy lah. Y equals to x plus 1, whatever. That's the mirror line. So what do you do?
You just like shift it down the line. Right? Like that. Down a box. Down a thing. Right? Like that.
The 90 degree, please.
I can't draw that on with this type.
The 90 degree and the dot. No, it's not there. No. The 90 degree is on the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Okay, and everything should be dotted line. So just say, okay. So good job.
Oh, okay,
Now
okay,
I'm gonna give you a slightly simpler mirror line. Okay, this is considered a rather difficult mirror line already. So now just erase. So just a simple one would do. Okay, maybe tomorrow they just give you a simple one. I don't know, right? Maybe just one. That's the mirror line.
Uh, so you just I can't do
Okay, not
dotted
bad.
lines.
Dotted lines, yeah, just imagine dotted line, and then you must do the 90-degree thing. Okay, good, very good. The last one, the last variation, they'll give you the image, and then they ask you to determine the line. That is
Oh, isn't
that is
that like
surprisingly
it's like for the
like just now lah. Yeah, yeah, but it's
you find the
surprisingly not
line of
difficult.
symmetry.
Yeah, line of rotation, something like that, which
Yeah,
is you should be very comfortable with, right? So
yeah.
no guarantees for tomorrow because you lack some practice, but what you're practicing here are not chum one. The first question and the last question here are considered exam level lah. So good for you.
Wait, should I
Okay?
put in another question?
Sure
Do
thing
that
if you want.
first? Yeah.
Sure thing.
Okay,
Right, and this is like question one, no? This is what you should expect tomorrow lah, right? Now, if you want this to be correct, you still have to write down the proper presentation first, right? Good.
like this. Is that correct? 0, 1.
Okay, so but you cannot just say 180, although clockwise, counterclockwise the same, you still have to state that lah. Still have.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you still have to
It's
state either
clockwise, right?
clockwise or counterclockwise lah. So either one is actually the same thing here, so it doesn't matter, but you
Yeah.
have to say. And you are absolutely correct. Still quite impressed. Okay, good. I don't know how you do it, but obviously you can see. This is obvious. Very good. Okay. Come down tomorrow and try to see lah. That is I think the best advice I can give you. Now you have 10 more minutes. What do you do?
I don't know, maybe another topic because this is easy.
A bit greedy, but you can try. As long as you view
Yeah,
tomorrow as
just
a
circle
big
theorem.
practice.
I just need to
Oh
circle
dear.
tables.
Oh dear. You
Huh?
can just give the question lah. Yeah, but I guarantee nothing like in 10 minutes lah.
Can you just like tell me the formulas I need to know?
You bloody nonsense lah. Since when is math
Why?
about formula? You bloody nonsense lah. If
Because
math is
there's
just
some
about formula,
formula
just read the
to it.
note lah.
There's no notes. That's just questions.
Don't shift to that, please, Kirby. You're almost insulting this tuition already.
I just
By
want to know what
insulting
the
yourself, you're almost insulting
formulas
this
are.
already.
In
You
case
you
of
think
chemistry
that math is just
then you just explain
formula.
how to use it.
Now we're debating.
So
We're wasting time. We're wasting time
yeah,
already. Now it's 9 minutes. Stop wasting time.
yeah.
Stop it. Just give me a question.
Uh, help when question one.
This is something you should have seen in O-level EMAT. That means
Yeah.
you probably just don't pay attention now. So I'm gonna
No,
say
I
something.
have, but I don't know what the circle theory thing is. Like,
Now let's see whether you overestimate yourself here. Right? So now let me explain in summary. In summary, I have a circle here. This is the center. There are only two types of angle. Either the angle that, opens up and to the center, or an angle which opens up at the perimeter. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Please notice that these 2 points is exactly the same. Let's call this A and B.
Yes.
The center will always be O. There is no way the center is not O. One more time. If in the drawing there is O, O is the center. It's not C. It's not C. O is the center. This is the formality of the topic. They cannot put anything else but O in the center. Clear? Cannot. O must be the center no matter what. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Which means you cannot put O here also lah. You must put it
Yeah,
another
yeah.
value, whatever D, for example. Okay, now this is O and this is C. So give me a random number.
70.
Okay, I'll
35.
just put this as I'll just put it 70 degree lah.
Yeah.
So if this is
then the other
70,
one's
this will be
35.
35. By right, you're supposed to give a reason, right? A reason, but I don't think you have the time to memorize right now. So you can only do it lah. Now,
Yeah.
this is the easiest one. Hold your horses. This is the easiest one. I'm going to give you a few more. Please note that this is also possible. Let's call this E. Now, what is the angle of this guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's also 35.
35? Huh?
The rule
Yeah,
goes like
yeah,
this.
yeah, it's 35.
The
Yeah, I understand.
the center angle is always twice the perimeter angle.
Yeah.
Always. Until you get to something different. Until you get to the different part. For example, here. Just to be clear,
Yes.
obviously that's not 35 lah. It's just obvious. Don't call that 35 law. But please understand, this is still perimeter what? This is still perimeter and it still opens up to 70. It's just a
Yeah.
totally different thing. So what is that
Yeah,
guy?
but how do you get an angle when you only have like when you only have CM, like they give you a circle and it's like lines and they don't give you any degrees. They only give you like 2 lines. And then they only give you like 3 cm, 4 cm. Then I don't know, like that kind of
The
question.
CM question,
I don't understand
it's
that.
not supposed to exist in CMAT. You're way out of. It's just way out of. Okay, no.
But
It's
there
only
was like a
angles one.
question in my paper that they gave they didn't give any angles, they just gave. I don't think
Kirby,
it's.
can you do this 4-mark question? Let's focus, Kirby. We have 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
Can we stop jumping? Stop it.
Yes.
Tell me what's 180 minus 35?
180 minus 35. 155.
And why are we talking about 155?
Because that's the angle of the other thing. Yeah.
Let's see how well you can do this lah, right? I'm not sure you're following right now. Just now you just distract yourself. That's it. So now let me give you the dots. What is not supposed to be known? For example, like that. So there's this and there's that, for example. This is a dot angle. You cannot tell what angle is this because this angle is neither the center nor the perimeter. You don't know. There's no relationship between this and 35 or 70. Clear?
Yeah, but it's the line going through the center, going through O.
And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
But
Now I'm
isn't it
going to
just
draw the
the
line going through the center.
quadrilateral?
It doesn't matter at all.
Okay.
Okay. Don't fool yourself because this is not a perimeter or a center angle. It has to be found some other way, is what I'm trying to say. It has to be found some other way. There is another way of finding it, but not this, not this 70 or 180. Now, here's another confusing angle. The confusing angle is now outside the circle. There you go, which is like what you see. Okay. Now, regarding outside the circle, there are 2 types.
Yeah.
I'll draw 2 types. The first type is with a 90 degree, which is very nice. With a 90 degree and with a 90 degree.
Yeah.
This is special.
That's the thing, right? The
Yeah,
tangent.
this is what is here. This is what is here. This is special. The guy not 90 degree, nobody knows. Nobody knows what. Okay, you have to just use another way. But the 90 degree guy, yes, we can. It's very easy. It is very easy. It is a quadrilateral, right? Because this whole thing is a quadrilateral. And a quadrilateral total is 360, man. Do you know this? Total is 360.
Yeah.
So minus 90 minus 90 minus 50. Not that hard. Correct?
Yes.
So what is it?
It's it's 35.
What
Wait,
are you
no.
talking about?
Never mind. It's
Are you pressing your calculator?
no. Should I? Okay, I'll get my calculator.
Yeah, maybe in exam you should,
Yeah, I forgot my calculator right now.
especially when we are tired,
Okay, what do I have to calculate again? 360 minus 90. 150, right?
Come on, man.
How? What do you mean? It's 150.
What did you do?
It's you 360 minus 90
90
minus
minus 90.
70. Oh, that's 90.
90.
Oh, okay.
Why is it minus
130.
90 and minus 90? Tell me why.
Because of the angles.
The two 90 degree. Do you see what I'm seeing here? This is 90 degree and this is 90 degree.
Yes.
What is the answer?
130.
Where is 130?
130 is
Write down.
this. One,
Okay, good.
3,
That's 130.
0.
Now, what is it that they want?
They won DCB, which is 65.
Good. You don't give the reason, but at least you get 2 marks.
Because the angles from the thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna teach you the phrases in 1 minute. Okay, I'm not. If
Yeah.
you want to practice, one more is maximum. You have to, you have to stop soon.
Okay.
Quickly.
What's SURDS, by the way? SURDS.
Why do you ask? Sorry.
I just
Why do you
want
ask?
to know.
It's a root. It's the root.
Oh. Is circle theory and circle theorem the same thing?
I think so. At least I think so.
Oh, I think it's different.
I
Can you
mean,
teach me how to do
just
one question of this?
no. No, the answer is no. Just
Why?
repeat the question just now one. Repeat the same topic.
But I already know how to do the other one. Can I just do this? Can you teach me this one? This one
At
is
least I
harder.
wish. I guess I wish that you are this insistent before you go to this school.
Yeah.
So maybe this school is good, isn't it, to you? Maybe the school is giving you a good
Yeah.
feedback. Maybe lah. But you're very annoying right now lah.
Well, it's like this is the question I was describing. This one I don't know how to do. Like this.
Now, are you supposed to
Think
know
of
this? Let me think
chords.
carefully.
Huh? Yeah.
No, I don't think you are supposed to know this.
But
Let
it's
me think carefully.
tested. It's tested for the people.
No, I know, but you haven't learned anything about this.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know. Don't know what to do.
Please determine whether this triangle is similar or not.
Oh. But the diagram is not accurately drawn. So, oh yeah, it's not. It's not because 14 and 10, right? 14 cm. This one's for the one on the side is
I don't know what you're
14.
talking about, okay? I really don't know what you're talking about.
No,
So
but
this
it's-
angle and this
it's
angle
different.
is the same. Kirby,
But
stop debating with me.
yeah, but look, this thing is 14 cm. 14
Kirby,
cm.
I'm trying
so
to
it's different.
explain. If you think it's not similar, I have nothing to you. Let's move on.
Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah. Then this is also the same as this, right?
Why is
Oh,
that
wait,
the
you
same as
see,
that one? Why?
because of the angles in the
Yeah,
same
thingy,
side.
whatever. Yeah, same
Yeah,
perimeter. So now that you know they're similar, first thing first, you have to prove that they're similar. You're not allowed to just say they are similar,
yeah.
which is crazy, which I believe is crazy for 2 marks. Okay, I believe there's some sort of
But
formula.
the question's asking for PD, not the other thing, right? I just know this line.
So do you know how to work similarity or not?
And if the triangles are the same, then 10, 14 divided by 10, then 6 times 1.4 is 8.4,
Yep.
right?
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. Why?
Wait, no.
It's the 10 divided by 14 divided by 10, then this is 6 times that, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, 8.4.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Still, I wish you all the best. Looks like this school is really good for you. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, you said your holiday is 1 week, right?
Yeah, next week.
How come I have an impression that your holiday is 2 weeks? Yeah, I have the wrong impression, is it?
Why?
I don't know. Your mom keeps saying that your holiday is 2 weeks. Am I
I don't know,
misunderstanding
she's
something?
super confused. I don't know what she's doing. Like,
Okay, then I
it's
have
only
another
1 week.
question. This is supposed to be end of year one. How come your
Yeah.
end of academic year, right? How come your end of academic year is only 1 week of holiday? That's nonsense.
No,
Usually it's
that's
more than two
no, no,
months.
no, no, no. This is just the half-term break. This is the break in between the term. Then there's like 3 more weeks of school. Then after that, no more school
The 2 months
for like
thingy, the 2 months
2 months.
holiday.
Yeah, that's after in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks. It's in a
Okay, I
month.
hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense that
Yeah,
we gotta now do tuition on holiday. I hope that makes some sense.
yeah,
I'm not talking about this week one. This week one, I guess we should do tuition just to start catching up. Nothing heavy. And then 3 more weeks,
yeah.
to prepare. I think this 1 week holiday is just to prepare for the next 3 weeks. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all we're
and by
doing.
the way, I don't. That's like I'm pretty sure there's not enough space for me to use the camera thing. I don't know. Like my table is not big enough. That's like not
Okay,
gonna be a lot of
Kirby, we'll
space.
just use the new thing. Okay, we'll just
New
use the
thing.
new thing. I'll teach you
What's the
how to
new
use the
thing?
new thing. You just come to my home, so I'll teach you. Okay, it's an
Oh, okay.
experimental one. So you'll be
Do you want me
the
to
first
like
guinea
walk to your
pig.
house
No, you can
like one
fly.
day? Like no, like on the
Hey,
holiday,
but when
just
you
walk to your
walk,
house.
don't die, okay? Last time you walked to
What's
my
my
house, you
mom?
died, right? Remember?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
die.
Lightning
I
strike
expect you
you.
to be a strong, mature male adult
Yeah,
in your
yeah, yeah.
school. I expect you to play touch rugby and abolish and
Touch.
demolish the
I
enemy.
don't think they do touch rugby. It's gonna be like actual rugby now.
Start a proper touch rugby, or wear your
Yeah.
armor and go full rugby. I don't know, full
There's
contact
no
rugby.
armor. They
Just
just play.
demolish the enemy. Okay, boom.
Yeah, yeah. Yes,
But run
sir.
quickly. Don't run like don't run like a centipede.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'll see you during holiday lah. And no,
yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. What are you
Oh,
talking
for
about? I'll see you
tomorrow. Yeah.
tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.